And away they go from the 1600-meter marker. Bit of an untidy beginning, this one. Buckeye is right there. Imagination, Golden Fort. There goes Seattle Wolf in the pink. Amadeus on the outside of runners. A number of runners are fighters. Roy's Gale at this stage races 5 lengths off them. Leonard is near the rail. Then Cosine sprints. Santon Playboy, LeChake, and then comes Georgie Boy. Radio's the trailer as they move towards that region of 1300 metres. And the leader going along at a nice clip is Seattle Wolf. Amadeus got the white blinkers. Imaginations at the rail. On the outside, Golden Fort has been unable to get in. Buckeye between runners, the yellow sleeves and cap. Then comes Santon Playboy. Leonard's near the rail. Roy's Gale's got about 5 lengths to make up. And then comes Cosine Sprints. Further back, LeChake. And then further back, Radio and Georgie Boy. About returning to the home stretch, Seattle Wolf, just the leader. Amadeus right there. Golden Ford. Buckeye between runners. Roy's Gale's getting the wake-up call down the inside. Imagination. Getting to the 300-meter marker, there's a bit of scrimmaging going on, and Golden Fort comes forward on the outside. Roy's Gale, Amadeo, Leonard's on the inside. Imagination and Cosine Sprints. They ride across the track as they come to the 200-meter marker. And it's Golden Fort. Roy's Gale now puts in a strong claim. And it's Roy's Gale who takes it up and is going on to win it. Roy's Gale will win it. Second will go to Leonard, then Cosine Sprints. Close for fourth, Buckeye, LeChake or Radio. Quite a rough race. You'll notice a number of runners had to check at the top of the lane, and Roy's Gale, the tote favourite, number 11, gets it right, and Roy's Gale comes to the fore, and this is the lateral. Anthony Del Pesh, Com Naidu for Roy Moodley, bred by Main Chance Farms, and they win it. Second will go to Leonard. Third place, Cosine Sprints. Fourth place gets close, continue to run it. That fourth position goes to, looks as though LeChake, the horse in the middle, could have got it from Buckeye, the far side, or Radio. Wait for the judges. Then Georgie Boy. Golden Fort was caught wide out, came forward at the 300. Imagination and Amadeo. Further back in the field is Santon Playboy. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. The tote favourite was the winner, number 11, Roy's Gale. It shows up at 290. They're right across the track. Golden Fort on the right. Now Roy's Gale gets into the race. That's the green sleeves and the orange cap, 2 off the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, Imagination, Buckeye, Leonard and Cosine Sprints. But victory for 11, Roy's Gale. That's the running of the third race. Until the running of race number 4, back to the studio.
Trainer Com Naidu had the favourites in the race, and he had a strong hand. He had 2 runners, numbers 1 and 11. But number 11, Roy's Gale, has come through as the son of Lateral. Nice to have Roy Moodley and his wife Mumsy on course to lead in a winner as well. But let's get Com in and let's have a chat to him while we wait for jockey Del Pesh. And you had a strong hand. I see the other horse was pulled out.
Yeah, Dees, you know, like I said earlier on, there was very little to choose between the 2 horses in work. Gave Anthony the choice. He opted to ride this horse. The other horse, unfortunately, Keegan said he felt something amiss with him. He's come back lame, so he'll be back. You can put a line through this run. He'll be back to fight another day. Well done to Mr. Moodley, to Mrs. Moodley. Nice for them to lead in a winner. It's been a bit quiet, but always grateful for their support, and a nice ride by Anthony.
We'll talk to Anthony about the action. This horse, he's got a low head action each time he throws out his legs.
Yeah, I said to Ence, you know, he carries his head low, but that's him, and he gets about his work. Just also want to say thank you to Mr. Friedman. He said to me, you know, at Com, you've got this horse, he's a nice horse. Just look after him and he'll do you well. So thank you to him. Big thank you to Mr. Moodley for sending these nice horses to me.
Anything else from your side later on, Com?
At these, I've got some nice chances. I thought Tuscan, big weight to run a good race, and that filly is having a first run for me, Royal Katrina. She's doing well at home, expecting a nice run from her.
Thanks for that, Com.
Thank you, Dees, and to Hollywood, my sponsors, to my whole team, to Sean, to all the guys at home. It's a big team effort, and we've got to give them all the credit.
Well, the results are there. Well done, Com Naidu. Let's get jockey Del Pesh in. Firstly, Anthony, we spoke briefly about this horse's head action, and it was clear to see that he throws his head low to the ground each time he throws out his legs.
Yeah, that's the first thing he said to me. He says, there's nothing wrong with the horse. Only thing is he carries his head very low. And he never travelled with me the whole way in the race. I was off the bridle. And just before about the 600, I got him to come off the fence 3 wide, and he just started to pick it up. And I knew I was going to get there about 400 meters out.
He was the improver in the race. With all due respect, it wasn't the strongest field.
Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. I thought his second run, he ran a good race. He's got to be the improver. So I thought maybe he was the right horse if he came on. And I think he's still a nice horse. I think he's going to win more races. He wants a little bit further too.
You got some rides coming up later on, some nice rides for Dean Kennemeyer.
Yeah, I think all of them have got chances. I think out of the rest, maybe Cape Speed is maybe the best. I think he's a smart horse.
Well played, and these colours have been kind to you over the years.
Yeah, let's hope they're kinder to me next weekend.
That's what I was going to talk to you next. I mean, you got the nod to go up and ride Harry's Son in these same silks.
Yeah, I just got to thank all the owners that wanted me to come and ride him. I really appreciate it. And, we'll be out there trying hard, trying to run in the top 4.
Well played.
Thank you.
Well done, Jockey Delpech. Roy Moodley and Mumsy are on course. Roy, every win is a bonus for you. Every win counts. But before we touch on this win, I had a brief word with Paul earlier on today on air. Harry's Son getting in on World Cup Day. What a moment for yourself and your partners.
Definitely it is. We got Bonge, same jockey that rode the race now. And if he runs in the first 3, I think, it's good. Because at the end of the day, we all going there to have some fun. And let's see what happens there.
Your colors, these colors, the green, orange and white, are synonymous with racing throughout the country. What's the feeling like when you watch this horse on the world stage, Roy?
It's good to have it all over the sun, but also when we run it here, they also see it all over the world also. But having it international colors is excellent.
You just had a good laugh with me saying this horse likes to eat grass while he's running.
Yeah, no, I told Bunge, the next time, next time if you run in the grass, you must watch out. Then it's going to heat while it runs, So I think this will be good for Polly because there is no grass in the Polly. I think I told Com also, make sure it runs in the Polly because he'll be looking for grass otherwise,
Roy, what are you without your biggest supporter in racing? Mumsy, well done.
I actually want to say well done to the jockey. And I'm sure Roy is very happy today that he has a win. I'm looking forward to Harry's Son in Dubai.
You guys, when you leave, Roy?
We leave on Tuesday. We're probably leaving on Monday, but we got some things to do on Monday, so we leave on Tuesday afternoon.
Well, on behalf of everybody in the racing fraternity, to yourself, your partners, the stable, if we don't chat to you later on this evening, all the best with Harry's Son, Roy.
Thank this. A good thank you goes to my manager also. He's good and fast, and always is and he always making money. They call him the bag man sometimes. Yeah, they call him bag man. He carries the bag and walk around, but today I see he doesn't have his bag today. But well done to him also.
Well done, Roy. Yeah. Well done to Roy and Mumsy, and of course the bagman Gordon. And if you caught this quartet, the judges hasn't posted those numbers up as yet, so I don't have it. But Craig was clear about the first 3 past the post, 11, 5, and 3. And there's no numbers posted up for the minor position, but Craig will keep you posted upstairs. Race number 3, 11, 5, and 3. Coming up next, race number 4, the start of the jackpot at 1940, which is 20-8.
That result was 11-5-3-8. 11-5-3-8.